Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can click the subscribe button and stay for a while. I upload 3 times a week. Get ready with me, shop my stash, try on a makeup. If it's beauty or makeup related, I will be posting it. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell from the title of the video, we're getting ready for my tattoo appointment. It's at noon. I got about an hour 15 minutes. So yeah, let's get started with applying some makeup on this face. Okay, hair is pulled back. We are going to start with primers, but let me drink some of my delicious coffee that my hubby made, because I need my coffee. He made me a delicious coffee and I need to drink it. Okay, so this is the What's Up Beauty Positivity Primer. It's a hydrating primer and I've been really enjoying this primer. It actually does what it says it's going to do. And gosh, I feel like my makeup lays down so nice with this and stays like that all day. I apply it throughout my whole face and then I'll do my mattifying primer in the T-zone. And it's really lightweight. It honestly feels like you're putting in a lightweight cream on your face, and it is just a tiny bit tacky. Not much, but you could feel a little bit of tackiness. This is the Refi Blurring Primer, and I've also been enjoying this one. There's a couple of primers. I think 1 or 2 I already panned, but there's a few other ones that are running low. So that's good because I have these 2 new primers and they're pretty decent size. Primers have been sitting for a minute. I'm going to actually, just kidding, I've been using the Dior Stick Foundation quite a lot. I'm gonna jump into the RMS. I feel like this foundation and the new Fenty, I kind of got them around the same time. So I did have to put this RMS foundation a tiny bit on the back burner. I do enjoy it. I just have to use a different powder other than the RMS, which I've been loving because the RMS, it doesn't just work all that amazing with this foundation, which I feel is a little bit more thick in consistency and can get dewy a little bit faster. So I need a more heavy duty powder with this foundation, which I don't mind. It is a pretty one. I have a feeling I'm really gonna enjoy this during winter because it does feel pretty hydrating, you know? I always link the exact shades of what I'm wearing, FYI. Okay, I did pull out the Lancome Teint Idole Concealer. 215, I think, is the shade. It's a good one. I have so many amazing concealers that I need to use because I have so much makeup that I need to actually be proactive in trying to use it, you know? Sonia G Mini Base, and then I use the Sonia G Classic Base for the foundation. Pretty. Okay, now for cream liquid bronzer. I'm gonna jump into the Say first. This is in the shade Salt. And this is more of a contouring shade. This is the BK111. And then I'm gonna jump into the Glossier Cloud Paint Seamless Cheek Color in Dune. It's a bronzing shade. A little bit light, but it's fine. I can make it work. So just put some on my finger, apply it, and then blend it. I don't enjoy this one as much as the other one. What was it called? Solar Paint, I think. Even though the other one is a little bit more tricky, I like the finish, the formula itself a tiny bit more when it comes to bronzing formulations. But I mean, you could see it's still very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use this Chanel Lip and Cheek. This is in the shade Ardent Brick. And you can use this as a balmy blush or on your lips. But I really want to see how the new Sonia G brush that I have works with a formula like this. So I guess you could say I'm experimenting just a tiny bit. Okay, and I'm talking about the TF2 from Miss Sonia G. I just posted, well, as I'm filming this but there is a review, and it's a pretty in-depth review on the brush set that Miss Sonia G launched. Okay, not the most amazing application, but it will do. I have been loving this brush with the new Hourglass formula, the liquid blush. So nice with this brush. I have the shade Future. Beautiful, beautiful tone. And I apply it to my fingers, and then I tap it on to my cheeks. And it just works beautifully. This formula is just so nice. Super easy to work with. If you're somebody who's scared of liquid blushes, which I used to be, this is a beautiful, beautiful formula. Okay, I already set my under eyes with setting spray. I'm gonna jump into my Makeup Forever translucent pressed powder. I'm just trying to finish this up. This is a little puff that came with the Armani loose powder. Okay, now I'm going to jump into the Hailey's Beauty Retouch Soft Focus Setting Powder. I used to hear so many of the content creators that I watch talk about Hailey's Beauty. Now, I think I've only heard Jasmine from Juicy Jazz, and but I used to hear so many people talk about Hailey's Beauty, and they just don't talk about them anymore. It's still a good brand. They have launched so many things since I last purchased something from the brand, and I've been debating on picking up some of them. But yeah, this is a really nice powder. Okay, I'm now going to jump in to the Dior Contour and Highlighter Duo in the shade 1, which is light. I'm going to use this Sonia G Classic Cheek. I need a pretty dense brush with this because it's pretty light on my skin, and it's the only way I can get it to show up. I want the second tone in this. They only came out with 2, which honestly, Dior, come on. You should have given us more than 2. The darker one looks so pretty. Not in the pan, it looks freaking scary in the pan, but on the skin, it looks so pretty. And then I'm also tempted to pick up one of the contouring shades in the stick, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't need them. You know, I have enough makeup in my collection, so I'm staying strong. I would be lying if I didn't say that the urge is there for me to purchase it. Just a tiny bit of the Unearthly glowy bronzer in medium. Okay, I pulled out this Kosas single shadow. This is so old. I remember they, I guess, reformulated their liquid eyeshadows. I don't know if they have since I purchased this. I have not used this in quite some time, other than it drying down super fast. It's actually a pretty decent single shadow. Alamar Cosmetics brush. Just gonna, it dries down fairly quick into like if you add too much it will flake. That's the kind of formula it is, but I remember really enjoying it. See, it's like, at least the shade I got, it's super subtle. Okay, I did do my eyebrows off camera and I used the Dominique Cosmetics brow pencil. I'm not gonna jump into this About Face. I think it's liquid fluid eye paint, shade White. I'm gonna use this blend Bunny B2, and this is just what I'm going to use as my inner corner. Pretty. For blush, let's see, what do I want to use? I have so many amazing new blushes. Let's go into the Fenty Beauty. And for this formula, I actually prefer a synthetic brush. For some reason, my Sonia G brushes just don't do this blush justice. Not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the way the formula feels does not reflect what you see on the cheek. I mean, the one I have is very pretty, but I'm much more impressed with the Dior and the Chanel formulas. And what do I have? This is in Baking Cakes. Also, the shades online, they look so different. So make sure if you have a Sephora near you, go look at the tones in person, because this is totally not what I thought I was going to get. Okay, for the highlighter, I'm gonna jump in to the highlighter in the blush and highlighter duo from Dior. I don't absolutely love this highlighter because it does have very small micro glitter particles, but I want to test it out with this brush and see if I prefer it. I mean, I enjoy it. It's okay. I just don't like glitter in my highlighter. And I usually use that Danessa Myricks highlighting brush, or this is the Worker L from Sonia G. This one's a little bit bigger and fluffier, but I'm just going to use the pointed tip and see how this goes. Hopefully I don't regret it, because this is much fluffier than the other brushes I've been using. Okay, I mean, it doesn't change how it looks. And there isn't glitter everywhere, which is nice. It's working the same as the other brushes I have used with this highlighter. Not gonna be my favorite brush for this highlighter. Okay, I did go into the Make Beauty Brow Gel. And now we're gonna use this Ulta Beauty Water Tint. Spicy Mango, I think, is the shade. It's a pretty orange. Pretty. And I'm gonna jump into this Glossy A. It's one of the new lip liners in Grace, which is like a peachy tone. Just line the lips a tiny bit. Okay, I think the only thing we have left is mascara. Okay, I'm going to use the Watch Me mascara from What's Up Beauty. I love this mascara. As of right now, the Ilia mascara and this one from What's Up Beauty are my favorites. Cali Ray used to be a favorite, but this last time that I used it, it just wasn't performing as well as I remember it performing. Okay, makeup is done. I think everything looks so pretty. Very, very simple. I don't need a full beat for the tattoo shop. This is what I would normally wear if I were to just do my makeup every single day, except for the eyeshadow. I probably would not have any eyeshadow or mascara on, but I figure since we're getting ready together, why not? The tattoo I'm getting is going right here. I'll show a picture or a video, whichever one I happen to capture. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me, my lovelies. I had so much fun getting ready with you all. I love and adore every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes, if you use my links to shop, it truly all does mean the world to me. With that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye.